looks like we're back. I don't know what happened here. Very weird. Let's see here. All right, there we go. We are back here. Do you know how to interpret these orange lines on Bookmap? Yeah, that's liquidity. That's showing liquidity there. That's all that is. It's just straight up liquidity. The darker the line, the more liquidity. Simple as that. Yep, no problem there. Took another scalp short. Nice job there, Luna. Way to go. Yeah, so we are just chopping around here on this 5-minute chart. Just kind of chopping. Not much happening. See if we can get any kind of trades going. Is anybody in any trades right now? Yeah, let's go ahead and get these likes on early. If we get up to 500 likes, we'll do a poll in here. We're going to scalp down to 330-ish. Interesting. Let me see if I can turn something on here. There we go. Looking for new lows on NQ. Yeah, I don't like this short or long right now because we're just kind of cruising around that 371 area. Will I ever make gambling vlog day in the life type videos? Maybe. Maybe on poker streams in like November, December, January. Poker after dark or whatever it's called. High stakes poker. No gamble, no future. All right, so in 10 minutes, we do have some news coming out, but it's not really all that important. We do have the New York Fed Services business activity. We have the import price index, and that's pretty much it. That's like the whole day of news right there. YouTube just told me this video is private, then let me in. Interesting. Well, welcome to the private club, my friend. How do I get those lines on your chart? I drew them myself. So, and they've been there for a while. That's all it is there. Locked up for the day. 2K across 4 XFAs and starting the 5th tomorrow. Nice, Tommy. There you go. Yeah, it looks like the folks that did catch that short might be onto something here. Apple's starting to break down as well. Nvidia breaking down a little bit here. You scooped a $250,000 pot the other day. What's your biggest hand ever? Slightly more than that. But that was a really good hand. That was nice. It's always good to win $250,000 in a few minutes. I find it's good for the spirits. Rose, what do you think the average range of your NQ trades? Yeah, it depends. I mean, on a trend day, I want to hold them out for as long as I can. Yesterday, they were like 20, 30 points. You know? Yesterday was insane. I was $100 away from hitting max drawdown on 4 copy 150K combines, and boom, news hit, and then I YOLO it. I made 46.37. Practice only today. I like that. I like that you're holding it down there. Do you walk away right then or keep playing for more revenue? If you are to walk away, like if you win a big pot and you walk away, it's pretty likely that you'll never be invited back to that game ever again. And I play private games. So that is, in poker etiquette, that's called a hit and run. And it's very much frowned upon. Very much. So you kind of owe it to the table after you win a big pot to stick around and continue playing until the session's over. Ribs, how much would you need to lose at a table to really get upset? I mean, I have stop losses when I'm playing, right? So I can pretty much tell if I'm not in the pocket that day that I'm either going to have my chips kind of on lockdown and playing premium hands, or I'm probably just going to get up and leave if I'm down too much. What is too much? Probably like, I don't know, 50 to 100, somewhere in that range. I would never get upset though. There's variance in poker. You're going to lose in poker, right? Yeah, so just play the bank as needed. I mean, it's not like that. You're playing other players. You're not playing the table. It's not like that. Ribs, that 24-hour mental break was key. What helps when holding on to a winning trade longer? I mean, it's just, again, it's time and experience in the market. You really just have to be patient. And, you know, when you have a bad streak where you're not doing well, when you finally see green, it's easy to take trades off, right? So how do you hold trades for longer? It's just simple as spending time and experience in the market. That's really all it is. Someone lost 60K on Top Step account yesterday in 9 minutes. I mean, that seems like totally normal. I mean, that move was very strong. So if they didn't have a stop loss in place and they were long, yeah, I could see 60K getting melted from the market. Dampy says, passed the 50K combine yesterday. Scared to trade now. Don't be scared. Take a break. Just take the day off trading your practice account. How long are the sessions for? I'm guessing you're asking in poker. Usually start at 10 and finish playing around like 4 or 5, depending on, you know, a lot of different factors. But usually like 10 o'clock in the morning till 5. That's the Bobby's room. And then like if I'm playing, you know, the bigger game at Aria, that's going to be like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon until like 2 o'clock in the morning. What's the right amount of time to announce that you're leaving when you're up in poker? At least an hour, I think, is fair. I'd say at least like just saying like, you know, the thing is like, let's just say that you sit down and everybody knows that you usually play until 5. And early on in the session, you win a big hand. If you're like saying like, oh, I got to leave in an hour all of a sudden, like that's poor etiquette. Like people know that that's not the facts, right? So, you know, there's just certain etiquette that you have. You're playing with other players' monies. So it's not like you're playing, there's no house money in a poker game. You're playing against other players. So after you win a big pot from somebody else, like it's somebody else's money or multiple people's money. So you just kind of have to put yourself in those shoes. Like you have to give them a fair shot to essentially win the money back, which usually shouldn't happen. But after the big win, do you play the next hand or muck a few? If I get a big hand the next hand, of course I'm going to play it. There's also some people believe in playing your rush. So if you're, you know, crushing it, playing the next hand is something completely normal. I don't really think about it like that, to be honest. I'm just playing cards, and obviously, if you're newer to playing cards, like newer to trading, there's euphoria. If you're feeling euphoric after a trade or after a hand of poker, probably not best to continue playing. You probably want to wait for that adrenaline to subside or whatever the case. But if you've been playing or trading for long enough, you'll notice that that's not that much of an issue. Just keep folding. I mean, yeah, you can put your chips on lockdown and keep folding, but I mean, what if you get good hands? How much of success in poker is skill versus luck of the cards? I mean, I'm going to be biased on this, but I think that it's 95% skill, 5% luck. Personally, that's what I think. A lot of people who think that, you know, there's more luck than, I mean, there's situations that you have. Think about it this way. If you can put yourself in a situation where 70% of the time that you're going to win money, will you lose money ever? Yes, of course. But if you can consistently get yourself in a situation where you're going to win 70% of the time, you're going to put your money in at 70% to win, over time, you will make money. It's the same thing with trading. If you can set up your probabilistic odds to be in your favor, Like if you have a 60% win rate and you can control the amount of reward versus risk, you can be a profitable trader. The same thing with poker. They're very much similar. Rose, please reassure me you're not going to abandon MC trading for poker. I mean, I've been playing poker for a lot longer than I've been trading. A lot longer, and I'm still here, right? I was 60K on live too, dude. That's nuts. How did they give that person 60K worth of drawdown? I mean, that doesn't seem right. Meant like your bank, haha, but I'm definitely not an experienced poker player, so I was just incorrect. No, I get what you're saying, yeah. Rips, what an epic day yesterday, plus 1,300 on 5x phase, going to reduce down to micros today. Appreciate you, man. Nice work, dude. I struggle with this too. Don't have the confidence to hold until my TP. Sometimes guess experience is the only solution. Well, I mean, I agree with you. I think that is what it is. If you can't hold, it's... Hold on, we have data coming out in 90 seconds. I want to make sure we get this. Guilt taking their money? No, not at all. I mean, it's a battle. You're like, why would you feel guilty for winning somebody's money at the poker table? The whole point is to win somebody's money at the poker table. All right, let's see. We have two pieces of news coming out. New York Fed Services activity for October, import price index for September, both U.S. data. I don't even have like the window up for Top Step X, so that's how little I'm interested in trading this move. Not interested at all. Let's see. We got 30 seconds here until the print. 30 seconds. Let's watch out for this here. Rips, do you have your eye on any new cars? I saw two SF90s sell last weekend on Mecum for around 450 and a LaFerrari for 4.5. I'm in talks with potentially about getting an SF90 Spider, but I don't know if I really want it that bad. It's like the one that I'm looking at, they want like 850 for it, so I don't know if I really want a Spider. I like my coupe. Yeah, see, no reaction on this. Import price index at negative 0.4. Year over year, negative 0.1. Yeah, really nothing. New York Fed Services at negative 2.2 versus positive 0.5 prior. So yeah, nothing really happening there. Let's see here. How much do you tip a dealer on a big hand like that? I mean, if I make $250,000, like I'm going to tip them like $500. They also take time and tip every single time a dealer comes in. Like we cover that. So like any tip on top is just like, it's extra for the dealer there. So. Drinking a wild berry Celsius. Nice. There you go. Oh, welcome there, Gabrielle. Welcome on in here. People get very sensitive with their money. Best to show respect when you take it. Well, the thing is, like, we're playing, I mean, it's either very well-to-do folks or professional poker players. Like, nobody's a stranger to losing money at this poker table. And if you don't want to lose money, don't have it on the table. You're playing table stakes. So whatever chips that you put on the table, essentially, if you go all in, that's what you're playing for. So if you don't want to lose that much, I mean, there's players that buy into our game. I think the minimum buy-in for the game that we're playing lately is about $10,000. So if you don't want to lose more than 10 grand, don't put more than 10 grand on the table. There's some of the pros that will buy in for 40,000, 50,000. And then there's some people who will buy in for $250,000. Some people will buy in for 100,000 or whatever the case, right? Just don't put on the table what you're not willing to lose. But these are all people that have been playing poker for a very long time. You know? Coupe, much sexier in lines. Yeah, I mean, I like my coupe. I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. And, you know, it's also like you have privacy in that thing. And it's like, even if I got the Spider, I don't know how much I'd be dropping that top. You know? I really don't know. I don't get the 58K loss yesterday to someone at Tops and forget the guy's daily loss limit in place. I mean, that's strange to me that somebody in a live account lost that much. That's crazy. It's just about size. If you win a big pot on 10 cent, 20 cent, you will not leave instant for $10. I mean, it's bad etiquette to leave after you win. Skill versus luck depends on time frame, and short-term luck plays a large part. That's very true. Yeah, but if we're looking at long-term, if you're doing anything for long-term, luck will run out, and it's based on skill at that point. I was very lucky when I very first started trading. In that first week, I thought this is the easiest thing in the world, and then I spent the next 3 years struggling. So, there are no longer daily loss limits on new Top Step accounts. Was it a live account this person was in, or was it an XFAs? Because in XFAs, then yeah, I could totally get it. But if it was in a live account, that's nuts. I promise I'm not being a troll, but is that hourly indicator on TradingView? There is no hourly indicator here. This is just I drew these lines. This is not hourly high, hourly low. Like, this is just actually like we're goated because we nailed that was the low. 330 even, so our number is 330 quarters there. Rips, do you thinking about getting shaved? Yes, of course I do. I always thinking about getting shaved. After the big win, just take it easy and play small bets. Sounds like futures trading. Yeah, I mean, sure. That's not a bad way there. In long run, it's skill to choose when you enter the pot. Quick gamble tournaments are different. Yeah, tournament is completely different than cash as well. It's completely different types of playing there. If you don't choose your cards and don't know which ones are coming, it's a lot luck, correct? You choose which hands you play. You don't have to play every single hand, right? You're choosing the hands you're playing the same way that in trading, you don't choose what the NQ price is right now, right? But you choose when you enter into a trade, right? What about when you win a hand fold hands, others see that and know you're only playing strong hands, will they fold on you because they see right through you? As you talk about, like, if you're playing very, very tight, I mean, sure. If you're a tight player and you're only playing premium hands, like, you're probably not going to get a lot of action. Morning Rips, I have Bookmap. I also have data paid with Bookmap. Also have data paid with TopStep X. To see my executions in Bookmap with TopStep X, you have to get Rhythmic subscribed with Bookmap. You cannot trade TopStep X on Bookmap. So I trade on TopStep X. Bookmap over here is Bookmap on its own. I don't have any of my TopStep X executions on that. That was his live account balance, and no one put in a stop or lost limits. The entire account was torched in 9 minutes. That's got to be on risk management. That's insane. That's really stupid that they did that. That's crazy. It was overlooked in a matter of 9 minutes. He DCA'd 5 minis until he was 15 deep. He had no daily loss limit. That sucks. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, that's really, really nuts there. Let's see here. Poker, the let's all hug game. Yeah, exactly. I feel bad for taking 250K from all of you. Yeah, no, I don't feel bad at all. I feel great. Oh my gosh, look at that. Thank you for posting that, Alex. What the heck? Oh my God. I mean, that's on the risk management team at TopStep. I don't know why risk didn't put why would you not put a daily loss limit? That's kind of like, I don't really understand that. That's a risk thing. It's not necessarily, it's definitely the guy's fault, but like, if you're going to bring somebody up to live, why don't you have risk management in place? Like in my live account, I have really tight risk management, and it's been like that. What happened today? Market down. I mean, that was more yesterday, ASML, that brought the market down. Blown 2 XFAs, just got funded a day ago and found a new sense of patience, sizing down patience. The market is here for us every day. I love that. New Aston Martin DB12 is dope. Aston Martin's trying to make a comeback because their cars were terrible for a very long time. I don't think I've actually ever had an Aston before, but I think Keating has an Aston and it's pretty nice. But I've not really looked at any Astons and been like, oh, dude, I want that thing. Rips, have you seen the Bentley trike? Nope, I have not. Seen the new GT, and I'm kind of interested in it. And all of the reviews say that it's better than the one that I have, which is the GT Speed W12. So I'm kind of considering maybe getting that. We'll see. What's your biggest poker session win and loss? Not as much as my trading. I've never had a 7-figure poker session. I've had many 6-figure sessions in poker, but never a 7-figure session in poker. Please let us know when you play poker streams. Yeah, I'll definitely let you folks know, but the first one, I think we start filming in November. I'm pretty sure. Good morning, Ribs. When do you think it's right to go from 50K to a 150K funded? I only trade on the 150Ks myself. I've only kind of messed around with the lower ones, the 50Ks, but I've seen with my own eyes multiple times, multiple traders, some of them in Clubhouse, that have taken the 50K account to like, once they go on the XFA, they've taken a 50K XFA to well over like a $60,000 balance. And I've seen it multiple times. Ribs, you've never had a 7-figure poker session yet. Yeah, I know. I feel like it's got to come soon. Maybe it'll be on one of these streams. That'd be sick. Be really, really sick. What's the biggest pot you've ever seen on the table? Probably like right around 700K, somewhere in that range. Great trading yesterday on Top Step TV, Rips, but I didn't win. It. It wasn't me who won it, but I've seen, right around a 700K pot. Great trading yesterday on Top Step TV, Rips. I look forward to the days that I'm knocking down 10 to 15K in trading profits. Keep it the good work. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate you. Isn't it easy for them to bully you with a large buy-in? Okay. And I don't know why this is a common misconception with poker, but like, let's say I have aces and I have 50 grand in front of me. You have kings and you have $28 million in front of you. I make it $1,000 to go and you go, I'm all in for 28 million. I go, okay, I got $50,000 in front of me. I call and I win. I win a 100K pot. My 50K plus his 50K. It's a 100K pot. So yes, they bullied me, but I just won. I just doubled up. So no, it's not. The stack size has nothing to do with bullying somebody. In a tournament, it's different. But this is real live money. If I'm ever feeling like for some reason, because this person has more money on the table than me, I reach into my satchel, I grab more chips and I put them on the table. Rips, how come you risk $250,000 in poker almost every day? I don't. What are you talking about? What's the best sports car under 100K? Porsche. Some used Porsche. You ever play with Mike Matusow? No. Rips just bought a new M3 Comp and love it. What do you think of those? BMW. I bought a BMW for my wife probably 5-8 years ago. It was what year is it? 24? Probably 9 years ago. I bought an X5 or X6, whatever it was. And she loved it. And it was really, really nice. But I don't think I've had a BMW since. I've never had any of the M BMWs myself, but I think they're pretty decent cars. I haven't looked into BMW recently, so. Dumb question, but if the min buy-in is 10K, can someone come in and buy in for 500K and bully people around? I think we just kind of answered that. You could buy in for $10 billion if you wanted to. And if you think that you're bullying people around, go for it. Somebody's going to catch you with a hand, and then you're going to have to pay them off, right? Are any of your poker games on YouTube? They will be. If I'm on whatever it is, high stakes poker or poker after dark, if I'm on one of those, I think those air on NBC. Ribs, how long did you take to start using stop losses every trade? I mean, probably 8 years ago, probably. Long time ago. Pretty early on. I think you lost internet and couldn't exit. If that was the case, I mean, still, that's on risk management. You know? That's totally on risk management there. Woke up late. Jumped on the show and immediately was hit with the talk. Interesting. That person was supposed to have a daily loss limited, but didn't do it. And he said that was a stop limit. Interesting. All live there. Any good reads for becoming a better poker player? I mean, the one book that I read way long ago was Super System, and it's completely outdated. If you want to be a better poker player, play a lot of poker or use something like GTO Wizard, even though I feel like you're still going to be lacking quite a bit. Watch rounders, yeah. Mick said that the trader who lost 59K did not have a stop loss in place when it is required in a live account. Also, the trader had requested to not have a max daily loss. Yes, it was a live account. Dude, if you're like, how did they approve that? That's the thing I don't understand is like, why did they even approve that? I've never had my Top Step live account without a maximum loss limit. And every single time I've changed it, it's been a decent, like at least 5-minute conversation. 5 minutes is a long conversation to have with the risk manager. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's just, I don't understand there. I don't get it. Rips, do you like to smoke cigars? I used to smoke cigars. I had a money manager that I used to smoke cigars with all the time. He'd come over. We'd smoke cigars together, but then he died of cancer, so I stopped smoking cigars because of that. Straight up. That's the God's honest truth. I used to really enjoy cigars, but that's exactly why I stopped. And it was really sad. He was a really great man. According to Mick, the time frame from him entering a trade to complete account blowing was 9 minutes. Like, I don't get how that's on the risk management team. It's terrible that happened to that person and that person traded like that, but still, it's crazy. Let's see here. I love you reading these chats word for word, without some of those fill-in words. Yeah, I know, right? It's good stuff. Is it true you haven't had a carb since 2004? Yes, that's a fact. Plus, there's blinds so you can fold without risking anything. Yeah, of course. If money is still in broker account, it's not your money. IDJF about the balance anymore until it's withdrawn. I used to get so emotional over wins they weren't even pulled out yet. Yeah, and there's a lot of people who will have a brokerage account that they run up and they literally never take it out. There's people that do that all the time. And like, you need to be paying yourself. And this is why I recommend like take a payout from Top Step as soon as you can if it's your first payout, and then aim for like every other week if you can to take a payout, or every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Premium hand is better than a pair. Premium hand is going to be like pairs, aces, kings, queens, jacks, tens, 10 jack and higher, something like that. You could consider premium hands. Depends on positioning too, depends on players, depends on the vibe, depends on how people are playing. There's a lot of different aspects that are going to come into play there. Just requested my first payout today. Nice work there, Dips. Let's go. Best car under 100K. I humbly submit my 250 GTO replica. Same size engine and power, but 1% of a real one. That's sick. What kind of engine do you have in that thing? Is it like just like a build, like a, what would I think would be in that? Like a, I'm trying to think what that would be in there. Can I look at the Russell? Sure. Let's look at the Russie. Wow. Russell's going ham bone Jones here. Looks like we might have a nice little London Bridges pattern shaping up here. Rips, I'm coming to Vegas soon and I need you to show me the poker game. Then we go feast, my man. Yeah, come on down. Sounds like he's got a strong argument to be refunded. That's on Top Step. I mean, yeah. If he asked for it though, and they gave it to him, there's not much that we can do. Can you share when you trim on Top Step Live? I made it 400 away from passing 2 combines. It's honestly like I'm on a show with like 5 different people. If I talk too much, people start complaining about it. If I talk too little, people start complaining about it. So I'm trying to find my own groove while I'm also trying to trade. So I do the best that I can, right? Isn't it possible they took the opposite side of that trader and made the money he lost? It's pretty unlikely that would happen. It's pretty unlikely. Although I don't know, right? I don't know if they're delta neutral with all of their live traders. It'd be very, very weird. It'd be very weird if they did that. So cards, you just wait for premium hands right on and just pay the ante till premium hand. Yeah, I mean, you could do that if you want. That would be a very tight player. And sometimes you're going to get cracked by, like, if I know that somebody's super tight, then I can play looser. My range can expand. And if I have position on them, I can play an expanded range and know that they have a certain range of hands myself. I do that often. A lot of different things in poker. It's a very complex game. Imagine someone get lucky over 50K, they put them in live, they make another 40K, then no stop. Anomaly, 90K live money goes gone. I guess safety first. Yeah. Top of the morning rips. F1 race this weekend in Austin. Nice. That's awesome. I didn't know that there was one in Austin. That's nuts. Going in Vegas, maybe. I got invited to the Bentley little paddock thing, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd prefer to watch it on TV versus just like being in one corner. I don't drink or anything, so if I drank, maybe I'd go, but just sitting in one area of the track doesn't sound all that great, but we'll see. Bentley Trek is a baby stroller by Bentley. Oh yeah, I have seen that before. Yeah, those are cool. The Rolls makes ones, the strollers too. It's irresponsible to not use a stop loss or have auto brackets. It isn't like we're professionals on the floor of the CME in any pit. Yeah, you have to use stop losses. I'm all about it there. Missing a great short here, Rips. Let's see. Yeah. And we did kind of auction back above that 371 and fail, but I don't know if I trust it down here. I don't know that we're not going to, bounce from there. That's what I'm looking at. Will you be giving away a combine today? Sure, if you want to. Get those likes up. Very simple. We get to 1,000 likes, I'll give away a free combine. Simple as that. I'm giving you folks plenty of time right now. Whether they're top step set or not, there's an option to set personal daily loss limit. Everyone should be using one. Well, the thing is that if I can't set it myself, then it's on Top Step to set it. Like in Ninja Trader, I can't set that myself. Maybe you can if you Jimmy rig some stuff in like R Trader Pro. But I mean, Top Step should be the ones. If it's a live account, I don't know why they wouldn't have that. It's crazy town. How can you watch Market Clubhouse in Discord? Could you please share the Discord link? Sure. There you go. Nightbot will drop the link for you. My son-in-law plays poker for a living. He's in the DC area. He does very well. That's awesome. I think, yeah, I've heard DC has some pretty decent games there. How important is bookmap in your trading? It's paramount to my trading. So I would rate it as extremely important, but I've also conditioned myself to use it for a very long time. Your mileage may vary. Some people don't need it. Some people benefit from it. Some people, it's too distracting for them. People don't understand that they can only bet your maximum amount of chips that are on the table. If you have less than that, you can only win your max amount and they can only win what you have. Yeah. And I don't know why that's like, people don't understand that. People think like, I guess it's like those James Bond movies where like somebody has like 100,000 in front of them and somebody has like 1 million. And they're like, all right, I bet 100,000. And somebody's like, well, I raise you $1 million and you can't afford that, so I automatically win. No, it's table stakes. So whatever you have in front of you is what you can win or lose. And if somebody raises you all in, like if you have $100,000, you go all in. And somebody has $10 billion. All you're on the hook for is $100,000. Do you like electrical cars or only the real ones with some noise? I don't have any electric cars. I have a hybrid hypercar. So I mean, I like the noise that cars make. I prefer petrol, personally. Phone app is a must for that very reason. I agree. EPT Cyprus live on YouTube. Yeah. I don't really watch the EPT personally. I only play poker when I have a row of Oreos with me. That seems very, very aggressive. It was day one. Whoops. Catching up here. Doop, boop, boo, doop, boop, boo. It was day one on that live account that was blown, not his first live account. Yeah, no, I get it. That's crazy, though. Oh, that was his second live account. I mean, I'm sure that the risk management team is getting chewed out here. What makes me mad about this, and I'm sure that Dakota won't mind me telling you, but like, Dakota has asked for his maximum loss limit to be raised beyond 10K in his live account, and the risk management team did not allow it. And it's like, okay, so Dakota can't have more than a 10K loss limit, daily loss limit in his live account, which he's a killer. like one of the best traders at Top Step, but then whoever this person is didn't have any kind of risk management in place. That doesn't make any sense to me. Wasn't approved, overlooked. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Rips, thank you for answering all these questions. What site do you use to look at for news on markets on the day? Let's see. Let me drop the link for you. This one's free. It's great. It's fantastic. Gives you a little bit of analysis too. What's the process of getting a live Top Step account? Continue trading well. That's all you need to do. Just trade really, really well. Rips, are you vegan? Dude. Yes, I'm vegan. Totally vegan. No. Why would, I don't know where that would even come from, but no, 100% not. I eat steak almost every night if I can. At least on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm eating steak. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to eat. What happens when someone loses big like that with Top Step? Are they on the hook for some of that 60K? I mean, it's all their money. So what do you mean? Yeah, Wagyu, vegan. The 60K is in your account. So, I mean, that 60K is gone. It's back to zero. It was your money, and now it's not your money anymore. So, yeah, you lose all of it. Day 4, no food. Good for you, man. Fasting. There you go. MP and the crew have told stories about professionals on the floor who fainted or had heart attacks in the pit because they couldn't get out. So why would you risk it? Exactly. The trader took over 50K payout before the loss, so they will be back. Interesting. What do you rely on before entering the trade? Confluence usually helps, watching what the price action is doing. When you have more confluences lining up, it usually convinces me to go into a trade, and then the rest is up to the market. I don't have any control over which way the market moves. All I have control over is my stop losses, my risk, when I'm entering into a trade. That's it. The rest is up to the market. How many micros do you recommend to start with a 50K account? Start with 2. Treat my X phase as a bush. Anything over 1,000, I trim off. Nice. There you go. Salty says, so you don't play Text Us Hold'em? I do. Hey, Rips, what levels do you like in the NQ? I've been very bearish on the week. Took a bad short entry in the AM yesterday and got chippity chopped. Trying to get back in, but my levels tend to line up. Well, the levels that I have on the screen right now are great. Below 307, we have an air gap down to 257 and 213. We could potentially get down to those levels today if we have more pressure on the sell side. Rip, are you on a carnivore diet? I'm on it with very limited amount of fermented vegetable, kimchi, feel fantastic. I have not done that one yet myself. I'm just low carb, high protein. So that's it for me. How much time in your poker life you get a royal flush? I mean, I think I maybe had one. It's not really a thing. I think I've had like one, maybe let's just say five or less in 25 years of playing poker. It's not like you're never going to make, it's pretty rare that you're ever going to make money if you have a royal flush. I mean, pretty freaking rare because already you have an ace high flush. So if your opponent doesn't have the ace high flush, it's just going to be very, very rare that you're going to make money on that. Like maybe a royal against quads, I guess, would be like the dream. But again, you're going to make more money having a straight flush because then you're going to be up against somebody with the ace high flush. Do you think Top Step owes the guy an account since it was ultimately their fault? No, it wasn't their fault. It was the dude's fault for pushing the buttons. Not at all. Dude, my broker, in when I've traded my own real money, my broker has had routes that have gone down on me that's cost me large 6-figure amounts. The broker goes, dude, you suck at trading. What do you want? And even though it's like their fault, like the route doesn't work. I can't get out of my trade. I'm trying to get out of the trade and the route is down. The broker doesn't give a flip. They don't care. That's not their problem. Losing power internet is also a reason to have a server side stop. Don't be fooled into thinking a stop limit will get you protected. It may not fill. A stop market order is a true stop. Very, very good advice there, Andrew. Very good advice. It's definitely the risk manager's fault for not putting in risk, but like, dude, there's no takesy backsies in trading. On a 50K funded, what buffer should I leave in there when taking a payout, in your opinion? If you are taking your first payout, don't even think about that. Just take your first payout. Are you feeling better today? I am. I'm still like, my sinuses are still a little bit jammed up, but like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Every pump on 1 minute looks like profit taking on shorts, and they add more. Should we short? I mean, if you thought to short the 40s, you kind of probably got blown out there on that trip up to 62. So I don't like this price action right now, personally. I'm not a huge fan of it. Just looks kind of funky. They aren't going to trade, or they aren't going to refund him for a live trade. The money's gone. Exactly. With your levels, but all the time, but having a hard time pulling the trigger on entries. It's okay. Trading, dude. Dude, you got a Nissan race engine in there? That's sick. And your 250 GTO. Your call, MP, is always slow agreeing. It's okay. It's not my money. It's not my account. I'm just trying to be helpful. That's it. Trying to be useful. Last Top Step stream seems like you're focused, but people BS too much and don't focus. And again, it's okay. The show is entertainment. It is what it is. I'm there to be useful. You were great on Top Step yesterday. Thank you. What is the blue graph on your chart? Visible range volume profile. Here's the settings if you want to go back and pause YouTube. There you go. Weber carburetors. Nice, Charles. Sounds like a sick ride. That would be boring poker, and then someone will find a way to exploit that kind of tight play. I mean, people play tight. It's normal. There's some people who only play tight, and it's like, if a tight player all of a sudden is aggressive, it's pretty likely they have a hand. So save yourself some money. Even if you have a decent hand, get the heck out of there, right? When swing trading options on Top Step, never.com. It's never going to happen. You also play online. I used to play a lot of online poker before Black Friday, but since then I've been very limited in my online exposure. WSOP.com allows you to play in Vegas out here, but I'm not a big fan of it. I think the platform is just kind of lackluster, and I'd rather play in person. I like live reads, and I like live poker much more than online. Online poker was really good before Black Friday. I used to play a lot of heads up and multi-table heads up. And that was really good because you're seeing thousands and thousands of hands. You can see hands a lot more. The volume of hands that you can see in online, if you're multi-tabling, is much higher than what you could do in real life. I always want to say over the board like chess, but over the table, OTT. But I mean, the experience that I gained from that, seeing that many hands in that kind of shrunken amount of time, is very, very helpful. When I start making 2K plus a day trading, I feel like I'm on a hot streak, like poker, getting premium hands, but then I end up giving it all back and then some. Do you have any advice on how to keep my gains? After every single time that you have a good day, force yourself to trade on combines the next day or trade on a practice account the next day. You'll start to condition yourself to not being so worked up. Because if you're having a problem where you're making money, losing money, making money, losing money, you need to make money, go practice, make money, go practice, make money, go practice, like that kind of thing. You're probably struck with euphoria. F1 locations, Austin, Miami, Vegas. Thank you there, Harley. I didn't realize that the Austin one was before Vegas, though. When you don't drink a lot of social events, lose their allure. At least for me, they did. Yeah, I haven't drank in a very long time, and I don't miss it at all. Like, there's tons of people that the people at the poker table come in and ask me to like take a shot with them, or like, you know, these rec players who come in, they're like party animals. Like I'm not sitting there like, dang, I wish I was drinking right now. It's like, I honestly don't care. One of these days I'll win a free month of Clubhouse. Hope you do. Do Clubhouse at 800. What are we at right now? I said 1,000 likes. We are at 465. If you folks want to do a giveaway, I guess we could do Clubhouse, free Clubhouse at 800 giveaway, or 800 likes. Our Trader Pro has trader defined risk settings. That's right, yeah. Many times we retest the up move made during power hour, therefore looking for short first and then long retrace like 50% of yesterday. We don't have any news today, so I could definitely see the market having a mind of its own and going crazy. However, on a decent move like what we saw yesterday, usually the market will consolidate after a move like that, usually. But I'm happy to be wrong. I'd love volatility today to trade, but we'll see. Rips, how do stay away from options right now? Don't trade them. Have some self-control. Many times we, whoop, boop, 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 boop. Hold on. I got to go back here. How did it do? Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're back. Do you do more market orders or limit orders or stop orders? I always use stops. I'm usually marketing to get in if I'm trading momentum. Limit orders to get out because I want to be passively getting out, getting the best price, getting my price, you know. Rips, I know we don't care about the market right now, but what do you think about a small long from 350 with a stop loss below 330 and target 400? I mean, I like it more down here. Kind of this triple bottom area was a good long. Will we break above VWAP? If we do, probably targeting somewhere in like 380s, I think is fair. Yeah, I think you can actually adjust your risk settings with our Trader Pro there. Bullying with chips is more of a strategy in tournaments than cash games. Yep, true. Because you have a finite life in a tournament. In a cash game, you can just put on more money. Rip, should I buy that Lambo exhaust kit at Pep Boys for my Prius? Yes. Good morning, Rips. What it is about the pre-market that you like to trade? Usually if there's economic data being released, it comes at like the bottom of 8:30, bottom of the hour 8:30. And usually that gives us some nice volatility to trade. So there we go. What is going on in Clubhouse? Like, what are you guys posting in Clubhouse right now? Can we stop? Can we not do this? I got to look down like every 5 seconds. It's like, can we not do that? Like, I don't pay attention for like 2 seconds. And it's like, are we really like, can we not? Like, seriously? We do have women that are members. It's kind of ridiculous. Here, I'll help you out. Rips, do they have live poker rooms online to see each player? Do you have to go to the casino? You can watch online, but you're not going to be able to see the whole cards unless they expose them at the end of the hand there. So that's insane. I remember Dakota pulling 30K days like it was nothing in his old account. Yeah, he's a beast, dude. He's a beast. There's nothing like the feeling of a hot crap stable, but you got to wait for it to get hot. Yeah, I used to really enjoy gambling. I really did used to enjoy gambling. I gambled a lot. I used to play a lot of baccarat. I would play craps and blackjack, but mostly baccarat. I played a lot of baccarat. And I think overall, like I was one of those lucky players that by the time I stopped, I was up overall. But that's not true for, if you continue to gamble, you're going to lose money. It's mathematically the way that it works. But I don't enjoy gambling anymore. Like, I really don't. I can walk through the casino and like there's tons of table games and everything going on. There's people who after a poker game will break, they'll want to go play like some of the pit games. They're called pit games, like baccarat, blackjack, all that stuff. I'm just not a huge fan. It's just kind of just knowing that you don't have a mathematical edge. And it's like, especially if you're like up from poker and you just worked your tail off to make all that money. And the last thing you want to do is just go dust it off in the pits, which is lame. That's so stupid. Leave Dakota alone. Plus, it's his effing money. They don't have any risk on their side. I agree with you, Richard. I think that he's one of the best traders at Top Step. Him and Rafa are like the goats, and Nick for a tick. Those three. Like, if you're asking me, like my favorite traders at Top Step, based on like the results, Nick for a tick, Rafa, Dakota, boom, killers. What happens after one passes the eval account on Top Step? You go into an XFA. You pay one lifetime fee for the XFA, $149, and that's it. He said no carbs since 2004. That is what threw me off. I've never said that. Maybe I was kidding at the time, but yeah. No. Somebody asked in chat. That's what it was. Somebody asked in chat just now. No carbs. Yeah, no. I eat carbs, but I limit my carb intake. Hi, Rips, you just put down a Discord link. I can't find it. Can you please do it again? Sure. Nightbot's going to do it. Watch out for it. Is there an option to close your Top Step Express, take out the full bag after the first 5 days? No. You can take out 50% though. After 30 days, you can. But after 5 days, you have to make $200 or more for 5 days. And you take out half. Ribeye your choice. Yeah, I mean, I used to like fillets, but I prefer a ribeye now. I mean, fillets are pretty good too, but I like ribeye. Did MP say you're going to have a beer with PW? I don't drink beer, so no. Stumbled across daily loss limit for Ninja yesterday, company out of the UK. Haven't downloaded it yet, but I'm looking at it. All you need to do is just change your settings in RTrader Pro. You can do that. Let's see here. Rips, currently long from 350 on NQ. Do you have any supply zones above us or levels you would recommend targeting? 371 is going to be your first level. We broke above VWAP here, so I'd say 371 to 380. If not, your next breakout area is going to be 385, leading us to 393. Ribs, can I come to your office and hang out with you? You seem like a good older brother. Anytime you want, buddy. Salty says, so again, you're not Texas Hold'em or you are playing. I play Texas Hold'em. I play Pot Limit Omaha. Those are the two games that I play the most. We play other games, but that's what I focus on. Mainly Texas Hold'em. By the way, you think gold will sell off today, Ribs? Potentially, we'll see. I mean, I don't think the Middle Eastern conflict is anywhere close to being done with, so some news could spark a big rally in oil. So we'll see. I can't remember the name of the movie with the day trader in hell. Asked Dakota. He mentioned it in his stream the other day. That's what reminded me about it. If you find it posted on your social. I'm not sure about that one, but I'll check it out. What happened? What are you all discussing about live account Top Step? Somebody lost their live account in one day. Day one, 60K, because there was no stop in place. MP wants Rips and PW to be friends, but that's not up to MP. Rips does not have any interest in people like PW. Gaslights everyone and is not honest. Yeah, I mean, I just, again, I don't really care about the person. They're so insignificant. No 3-bar reversal on the 5 minute yet, but could be a very good entry for a long at the start of the 5 minute. Yeah, very well, could be there. Last thing I'll say is that there are a few documentaries on trading on YouTube. Watching them really opened my eyes about risk management. Thank you for that, Roger. There you go. I was told yesterday I won a 100K combine for 3 months. I use MNQ now and not sure if I should use MNQ or one lot. So you probably got selected for the VIP program, right? Which is cool. That's awesome. That's really dope. Celsius and eggs in the morning, 10 hours of fasting and steak at the end of the day. That's all you need. I love that. That's awesome. For your MNQ, should you use MNQ or one lot mini, use MNQ. Don't switch up your style just because you have a 100K combine for 3 months. So no, trade MNQ. I beat an ace high flush with a straight flush during a tournament. The guy almost puked on the table. Yeah, those are the hands that, like, everybody's like, oh, what's the best hand in poker? Well, it's a royal flush. Oh, so if you get a royal flush, you must make millions of dollars. It's like, no, you're going to make like nothing. If you have a straight flush, you're going to make way more money because it's sort of hidden. Obviously, the potential for somebody having a straight flush is out there, but you can also be bluffing and representing that you have a straight flush and the ace high flush is going to call. It depends on what limits you're playing, but like most of the time, if you put somebody to the test for their cash on the table, they're probably going to call with the ace high flush. And if you have the straight flush, they're going to lose to you. Fifth one down on the left, forecasting measurement tools. You'll find anchored VWAP there, anchored to New York Open. Nice. Thanks for helping out there, George. I used to be good in my trades, but since last month, I've been losing and is being so frustrating because I know my practice account is green, but the real account shows the opposite. So stick to your practice account for a while. That's what I'd say. All right, folks, hit that lucky like button, and I'll be right back with you here. we are back. Sweet. Alrighty. Sweet. Stoked on that. All right, back to the questions because we're not. Oh, wow. We're actually pushing up now. See, it looked like it was a good short, and then everybody got booty blasted there at the bottom. Kind of crazy how that works, isn't it? Am I going to be on Top Step TV today? Nope, not today. Tomorrow, or next week. Week from yesterday. Rips, is it true that you wake up in the morning and piss excellence? Yes. It's an everyday thing. It's part of my morning routine. I've seen situations that make me surprised. I'm still trading when it comes to criminal actions at Schwab against me. I shorted the flash crash and they stole my FAS for 4 hours. Yikes. Sounds awful. Andrew. Ribs, what do you mean the route was down? The broker didn't respect your stop on a live broker. No, there's a thing that you have certain routes when you're trading equities. It's a whole thing. Look up equity broker routes and you'll find out about it. But yeah, it was a route. There was a wheel route and it went down when I was trying to get out of a trade. Nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing I could do here. Wait, Topstep said you're coming on today? Wait, hold on. What? No, I'm not. Hold on. No, I'm not. I don't have any. No, I'm not on. Wait, Power Hour? No? What are you talking about? Hold on. Hogue said I'm on this morning. I don't have any invite or anything. I'm definitely not on this morning. He's looking for he's looking for probably yesterday's schedule. Stop. I'm looking. I'm not on today. Believe me, I'm not on today. Triple checking right now. Yeah, dude, I'm not on today. All right. Close one. Small caps on fire. Wow, I want to see drug actually. Drug is the culling of the week here. Oh, it's already back down to 31. Yeah, look at this. So yesterday, there's a lot of geniuses out there that decided that they're going to short this thing. Like, they're shorting it at $3 and they're like, I'm so smart. I'm a small cap trader. They shorted this thing from $3 and then they're like, 10,000 shares short and it went. Oh man, imagine being short at $3. Oh, sorry. There goes your entire life savings. Yeah, there's people who like lost 6 years of trading profits. If you're trading small caps and you're doing it from the short side, you're going to have a day like this that completely wipes out all of your years of hard work. Well, hard work. Being a small cap short seller is not really work. It's probably the dumbest version of trading out there. But yeah, and they're all like, they all don't know how to go long, which is hilarious. They're like, but I don't know how to long things. It's a totally different trade. It's like, really, it's not. You just press a button and all of a sudden you print yourself a bunch of money. Anyway. Small cap traders never change. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Hey, Market Clubhouse, I passed a 6 eval yesterday and was unable to activate. I have 5. I know the limit and we keep others in the bank, but W said last week we only have 30 days to activate. Good question. We've talked about this often, but I'll mention it again. That 30-day timer, that 30-day clock is not applicable if you have 5 active XFAs. There you go. So that 30-day clock is going to go on forever. Win one time in my life in a heads-up tournament. Sean Deeb. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I know Sean Deeb. He's a great guy. Yeah, so there you go. For 30 days, you don't have to worry about it. Rips, have you changed the December crude oil contract? Yes. I've been giving the levels for December's contract for a while now. What do the different colors on your levels mean? Some, like this purple level is a stronger level. So if we're auctioning below that, I do expect the market to kind of hold below. Swinging options kind of sucks unless you're selling them or the Greeks will eat you alive. My biggest trade ever was a multi-day option swing. Biggest trade of all time. Rich, what was your first 2 jobs? I've never actually worked a job in my life. I've never had a boss. Rose Bandar wants his free accounts. You talk with the CEO. I did, and I already DM'd him about it, so we're all good there. Jeremy says, I play tight and get aggressive with a weak hand to have them not call. If they call and see my BS, it works to have them call my tight hands. There you go. Yeah, be a dynamic player. It's the best. So yeah, we came back up to like that 78 level right around here. These topping levels kind of rejected and come back down. This is why I don't want to trade this market right now. It's too rangy. I don't like the range it's trading in. Haven't drank alcohol of any kind for 10 plus years. Don't miss it one bit. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Did we already catch up? Have we already caught up here? Hold on. Oh, nope. They just skipped down. Okay. Any plans for being on Top Step TV more often? I'm on there a lot. I'm on there quite a bit. Got the email from Mick that said they liked my trading and are going to continue monitoring their hopes and bringing it into a live account. I blew my 150K the next day. I feel like that happens to a lot of people. What's up, Blush Brown? Welcome on in. What's something outside of poker and trading that you enjoy doing? Working out, spending time with my wife. Just trade something else, man. And anyone who has a problem with that, just trade a different account. That is my trade right now. There you go. My favorite classic sports car is a Jaguar E-Type XKE. Even Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car I ever made. Owned 3 over the years. Too bad the V12 couldn't be shoehorned into the Series 1. Charles, you sound like a real motorhead. That's awesome. Sick. Rips, would you agree that they're eating the cats? They're eating. You got me on that one. I can't do the Trump voice. I'm sorry. Hey, Rips, this PA is so good today. Ha. Yeah, I know, right? It's booty blasting people. I'll tell you what. What's your favorite under $1 million hypercar? As of 90? 918. I mean, you can't get a 918 for under $1 million now, but SF90 would be my top favorite. That's why I have one. But I mean, technically the SF90XX is under $1 million retail, but you can't get it close to that. So you still enjoy poker? It's one of my favorite things to do. I love playing poker. It's amazing. Learned to roll numbers, had half a craps table in my life. That's sick. That's awesome. I can't believe that. There's people who are really good at that. So I don't know how you deal with the wall, but that's insane that you can actually do that. I have mad respect for you. Baccarat tables are all filled with my old Asian grandparents. It's a very popular game with Asian clients for sure. What's your thought with trading being called gambling? What is the difference in your opinion? I have mine, just curious on yours. You're taking probabilistic chance. So if you have a 60% probability to win and you're controlling your risk, you're going to print money over time. Ralph is wild, man. I would love to chat with him about how he sees the market. I want to see him on Top Step TV, but I do not blame him for wanting to remain in the shadows. Social media is an ugly place. Sure, you get the question a lot, but what is the best steps for a new trader to take? Trade on Top Step. Do not trade your own money. Trade on Top Step. And when you buy your first Top Step account, trade on the practice account first. Don't even trade your combine. Take it very, very slow. Understand that I've been doing this for 10 years. I thought very early on, first week of trading, I thought I found the infinite money glitch. I thought it was just going to be like nothing but $50,000 here, $100,000 here. It's not. It takes a long time to get proficient in trading. So think about it like anything. Think about it like a sport. You don't pick up a tennis racket and think that you're going to be the next Rafa Nadal, right? If you want to be the next Rafa Nadal, you're going to have to work at it for a very long time. So if you're up for the challenge, if you enjoy, like people think like, oh, I'm going to trade, I'm going to make a ton of money. Maybe after tons of years and tons of work and tons of losses, you will get to that level. But a lot of people quit before they get to that level. A lot of people can't withstand it because it's such a mental test. So I would say, you know, if you enjoy everything around trading, stick with it. If there's parts of trading that you hate and it's like kind of weighing on you, probably find something else to do. People are lured into trading under false pretenses that it's going to be this easy thing where you just click a couple buttons and you're going to make a ton of money. That couldn't be further from the truth. It's a long journey. There's a lot of very troubling things that you're going to have to go through. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. But in the long term, if you want to be successful with trading, it's a very long journey. What's the attrition rate for traders? 90%, right? I believe, I forget the statistics now, but it's like 90% of traders in the first 90 days blow 90% of their brokerage account. I think it's 90, 90, 90. I think that's what it is. I have the feeling Rafa only have a good streak when he became live. The volatility was crazy, so he got lucky with 5 XFA. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know anything about him. I would love to see him on Top Step TV. I'd love to see him, but I understand why he wouldn't want to be on there. Something I've learned over years of trading, if you are blowing accounts, you're entering way too heavy. If you see a move, go light. If the move continues, you can add. Again, it's people trying to rush things, right? Market is opening in 5 minutes here, folks. If you want me to stick around, hit that like button. I will stick around through the open today if we get it up to 650, or I'm sorry, 850 likes. 850 likes. I'll stick around for the open. We're at 685 right now. Today is my second day on eval past 50K. Do I now need to wait for the market to close in order to upgrade to funded? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Lock out the account so you don't touch it. Do you not use Top Step X? That's what this is right here. This is Top Step X. Right there. Top Step X. That's the platform. Help on which platform should I use on a 100K combine? I would say either Top Step X. I just do Top Step X. I think it's the most accessible for newer traders. Rips, if I made 11K with 150 or less per day, do you think Top Step would make exception for payout? No, they wouldn't. They don't. Their rules are their rules, but no. Not going to happen. What are you holding in Texas? Aces, baby. Outlook on the US 10-year, currently buying a house. I would be patient. Just wait. I think mortgage rates will come down. Mortgage applications are down right now. That was the print this morning. So I'd be patient. I would wait. Wait until we have a new administration, and it's pretty unlikely that we're going to see rates jacked back up. So just be patient. What's your trading setup look like? I've posted it on Instagram a bunch of times. If you want to see it, follow me on Instagram. I do love a good horse poker game. If you can find one, it makes your brain have to change gears with every new hand. Yeah, horse is fun. There's not a lot of, there's some private mixed games, but there's not a lot like there used to be. I actually enjoy like Raz. I enjoy Badoogie. Like I enjoy like the offbeat games. I like playing like Crazy Pineapple. I like playing other games because I feel like they make you a better poker player. I enjoy playing Omaha. Omaha can get a little gambly though, and especially like the stakes that people want to play, it gets pretty nervy. Would love to play poker with Top Step traders, but Vegas is so far. There might be a Top Step meetup in Vegas, and maybe there'll be a contest to win a ticket or something. Ribs, how long have you been playing poker? 25 years. Ribs, do you know of Leo Melamed? No, I do not. What VIP program are you talking about? Top Step is doing a VIP program. We are 8 likes away, and the market opens in about 2 minutes here. Can we get 8 likes? Can we get to 8 likes? I'll trade the open with you folks, or we'll at least watch the open. The only way you're going to make bank on a royal is with a cooler hand in your favor. Yeah, like royal on quads. There we go. We did it. We're going to stick around through the open now. Awesome. Anyone ever puke on your table, Ribs? Not that I've ever seen, no. I've seen people like turn white as a ghost, right? I've seen like, there was a time like 3 weeks ago where there's a rec player and it was like a $250,000 pot, and I wasn't involved in it, but this rec player was like, I have the nuts, and they turned over like a straight, like the nut straight, and then he turns over his opponent turned over like 2 clubs, and then like the dealer started scooping the pot towards the guy with the 2 clubs, and he's like, excuse me, I have the nuts, and everybody's like, dude, he has a flush, and he's like freaked out. He's like, oh my god, like I didn't even see that, and like he turned pretty white, but like he has a ton of money, so it's like, but it was just like, you know, that's as close as I've seen to like somebody like puking. But like, yeah, people are gonna have reactions. People turn red, people turn white. I'm thinking about getting 1 or 2 new combines and getting rid of the one I trashed, getting a more serious attitude in general. What is your advice? Sure, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Have you ever thought or considered starting your own prop firm? No, definitely not. It's not a business I'd want to do. Hi, Rips. So when they said in Top Step TV that someone hit the daily loss limit on the live account, that means they didn't have a stop loss before that and the system closed the trade at daily loss limit. That is correct. The brokers who let you choose those routes give you more control. TD Schwab did not. That is correct. That is also correct. Rips, when you look at the GEX levels, do you look at 0 DTE levels or all GEX levels? 0 DTEs are going to move the market for the day traders, and the longer term is more for investors. So I'm going to look at 0 DTEs or weeklies. Discord says you'll be on today, Rips. LOL. Yeah, hopefully that's, well, here's the market open. I want to wait for the first 15 minutes to kind of close out here, but let's see. I was close to passing my combine yesterday and lost all my profits. Sorry to hear that. There's somebody that was copy pasting. Are you going to trade today? Are you going to trade today? Are you okay? Oh, I see why. So market's coming down a little bit here. We came back down to that 342 level. Everything's kind of rolling here. I'd love to see like a nice little bounce to like 361-ish, and then we could try to short it. I mean, we are kind of bouncing a little bit here. Let's see. If we break these lows, we have a chance of breaking below to 330. All right, I'm going to try to short here. We are breaking to those 330s, and now we're kind of cratering here. 330 is kind of that level. A little bounce at 330 here. We are going to break that level. I'm going to add to that. Breaking below those 330s. Targeting that 307. All right, we're closed. There we go. So that puts us up $2,000 in our XFAs today. I wonder if we smash this 307 though. Everything's rolling so hard. Okay, we're at that 307 level. I wonder if we can actually take this even lower here. I want to see if we bounce back up to the 307 area. If we do, could be super strong here. Huge bounce. Look at that. Wow. That was right at 307 too. See what happens at 330. It's very dangerous here. Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous stuff. Anybody else catch that short? That was a nice little short there. Rick Reed says, thank you, Rip. Day one on my first XFA, made back 1,500 daily drawdown, up to 741 now. There you go. Nice. Awesome. That was a sick drop. Yeah, 330 level snapped and it was super juicy, so I wanted to take it. We got out there as close as we could to 307. It was a nice little snap. That 342 down to 330 was juicy. We are seeing a little bounce from equities. Tesla's going straight up. I wish Tesla would just go straight down here. So let's see what happens at this 330 level. Be interesting if we actually find some repair here. We're back at that 307-ish level. Kind of fighting here. Somebody's kind of buying up those 307s again. Hey, Ribs, remember that time 2 weeks ago when I said the first half of this month would be up and the second half would be pound town? Wish I listened to me. It's okay. There's plenty of time to trade in these markets, right? Plenty of time. So we came up, we kissed those 330s. We missed the trade back down. But now we're kind of rebounding here. It's crazy how hard we flushed. I just wonder if there's going to be a lot of shorts that are trapped here that we have to clean out first. It's moving. Like this market is priming for a big move. Like it is moving here. This is volatile stuff. This thing is really, really moving here. Feels like it's having a lot of trouble staying up as well. Yeah, I'm going to try that short again here. I'm going to see if these 307s want to fade for us, because that'd be really, really juicy. So I'm watching right at this 307 area again. See if we can have this come on back down through these 307s. If we have that break, it's going to be super violent. Watching 300 here. Yeah, 300s don't want to snap yet. Let's see. Okay, we kind of tucked below. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take that off there. So that puts us up about $5,000 on the day in our XFAs. Not bad. So if you're ever curious, like we always talk about this, like if we ever don't get enough likes to trade the open, I'm just watching this price here. If we ever don't get enough likes to trade the open, this is generally what we're doing in Clubhouse. This is what we do in the Discord. We come on, we trade these opens, trade them together. But if you're ever curious, like what happens after he gets off of YouTube? What size did I trade? If you want to see any of the trades, just rewind the video. You can always rewind the video. So downside area I'm now watching for is 257. But there's a lot of liquidity that's stacking up right here. I'm just watching to see what happens up at 300. Riff's going to wait for the first 15 minutes, 1 minute of the open. I'm going short. It was too strong of a move for me to ignore. And I kind of want to continue shorting this, but S&Ps are not showing me what I want to see right now. Yeah, I can move the chart for you. There you go. Yeah, I still like this short potentially down to 257, but the S&Ps are holding, which I don't like. Okay, sold, going to grab a combine finally. Yeah, make sure you use that link that's pinned to the top of the chat. That'll be your best bet. It'll give you your deepest discount available, especially if it's your first combine. So, but yeah, the difference between watching this stream and other streamers out there is that we're always going to show you the trades that we put on, win or lose, from start to finish. I'll tell you when I'm in a trade. You'll see it above my head. You'll see it on this chart to the right. There's streamers out there that they're going to wait until their trades are in the profit, and then they're going to show them to you after the fact. And they're going to lie to you about, it's gaslighting. And what they're going to do is they're going to lie to you about, I took this one long. And, in reality, what they're doing is that they're trading on multiple prop firms, and they're only showing you which prop firm they're winning money on. And there's not really much that you can learn from that, right? So just be careful on the streams that you're watching out there, because there's a lot of grifters and scammers out there that are just going to gaslight you and think that you're stupid and can't figure out the scam. So just be careful out there. Let's see. If we get to 1,000 likes, I will do a giveaway for a free month of Clubhouse. If we get to 1,000 likes, since I don't like this trade location any longer, we nailed what we did. We made $5,000 today, so that's not bad. $5,000 in the first 8 minutes of trade. So I'm happy with that. $5,000 is $5,000, right? I'm just looking to see here. Yeah, I'm just looking across the board at all of my charts. I want, I'm the person I want to continue trading, especially when we're making money. But this trade location is not giving me the best probabilistic odds to take a short here, even though I think that we can fail down to 257, right? The S&P not rolling here is not doing me any favors. We're at a huge area of inflection in the S&Ps. It's really jamming up this fade in the NQ for me. So if you are to take a short, the downside target, I think fair is 257 and 3/4, 257. We call it 258, 260. So and there we have it. Let's see what my other accounts are at. So 933, 903, 953, 913, and 923. So yeah, just shy of 5K there. Will a manual lockout be used? Maybe. I want to continue trading in Discord with you folks. What made you lose confidence in the short? The S&P isn't rolling as it should. And you see, like, we're fighting for these points right now, and any bounce can be a bounce from hell where it's like this massive 30-point bounce, and I just don't want to get wrecked on that. That's all. I still believe that the short down to 257 is valid, but I just don't want to have a big old bounce steal my profits from the day. Like I said, 5K is 5K. It's a decent day. See, we hit 267 and 10 handle bounce to 277, now possibly 287. 20 handle bounce there. This is exactly what I was talking about, where I just don't feel that I want to risk this type of move and have a bad trade location. Does that make sense? That was a 20 handle bounce straight up. More now, going for 30. Do you see what I'm saying? We talked about this before this even happened. This is what you need to be on guard for. And when you trade for a long enough time, you can see these types of moves can happen. You don't want to be that trader who's shorting that low, gunning for 257, and then now you just got shreked. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to be careful out there. And locking up profits is a big part of this. I know it's easy to have hungry eyes, but like imagine if we took that short there for 2 contracts. Oh, there goes our profits for the day, right? Completely shreked. You don't want to do that. It's a game about capital preservation, property preservation. I just spent my time analyzing the market, looking at what I'm looking for on the open. I said I wasn't going to trade in the first 15 minutes. The setup presented itself. I'm taking that. I'm not going to be flippant with those profits. I'm not going to look at that and say, oh, well, I'm already up 5K. Now I got 5K to burn. No, I worked for that. I want to pocket that. That's money. So let's see. Can we do a giveaway for Clubhouse here? Can we are at right now 967 likes. All right, I'll give you folks a couple more minutes here. A couple more minutes, and if we do it, we do it. If we don't, we'll do one tomorrow. Okay? No big deal. It's your world, baby. We're just living in it. It's up to you folks, whatever you want to do here. Follow with a very tight stop loss when shorting anytime in the market. Keep stop loss close to entry. Do not leave wide stop loss on shorts. The market has a very significant probability of coming back just to breathe, for sure. 100%. 100%. I love watching a trailing stop rip with the move, just catching the move. More green. Statistically, I'm not great at taking profits, so this helps me a lot. Very nice. Very nice. I would love it too if TopsFX has a built-in trailing stop. Is there one that's built in that I don't know about? I'm not sure if there is. I don't actually know. There is one? There's a trailing stop? No way. No way. How do I set that bad dogger up? How do I get that going? That's freaking awesome. It's on the order card? Oh, order type. Oh, wow. Yo, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Well, look at that. You learn something new every day. That's awesome. That's really cool. I can't wait until there's proper hotkeys for TopsFX. I think it's going to be, I'm going to be going full-blown beast mode for that. That'd be freaking awesome. So in 2 days, that puts us up over $20,000 in just 2 days of trading. And that's real money there. Not bad. Good stuff. Don't use the order card on the dome. Add the main order card and you can drop down order type. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I use that one. That's the one I'm using right there. That's it. Cool. Let's see. All right, I'll give you folks 2 more minutes. We just need 8 more likes. 8 more likes and we'll do the giveaway here. 8 more likes. How's the tax rate in US on prop money payouts? You're just 1099 as a contractor. You pay income taxes if you're a contractor. All right, let's see if we get that 257 level. We had that huge bounce, that jack in the box bounce. Crazy, crazy bounce there. S&Ps are still trying to snap this low area here. We need to see confirmation on the S&Ps is going to be below 58.45. But there's a chance that it will bounce anywhere between 45 and 36. So tricky, tricky trade location. Congrats to anybody who's still holding. There's that 257. Notice the moment we slipped through that 257, it got super speedy. Super duper speedy there. Oh yeah, this is quite the unwind now. Meta's coming down, Nvidia's coming down. Wow, look at that. Right into those 240s there. See if it even bounces up to 257 at all. All right, we got the likes, folks. Let's do a quick giveaway and then see you on your way here. So this is for a free month of Clubhouse. Go ahead and get it popping here. Giveaways. All right, folks, really easy to win this giveaway here. It's a two-step process. All you're going to do is you're going to go to this page right here. Right there. Click that link. And then what I want you to do is I want you to tell me, hold on, it's loading. Hit my TP. What am I doing the rest of the day? Enjoying your day. I'm glad that you hit 57 there. I'm guessing that was around 57. Dude, that page isn't loading. What's going on here? Come on, dude. Why aren't you loading? Error. TopSip has encountered an error. The site's down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you still are a 1099 contractor, Alex. Yep, you sure are. So next downside target is going to be 213. 30 more handles is what we're looking for downside, but S&Ps are kind of jamming things up here. 240, a lot of liquidity at 240, but we are still selling hard here. ASML releasing more bad news here. I wonder if we can actually try to get, I've seen 213s here, maybe 168 as a target. We're not auctioning back up to those 240s yet. And that page isn't loading. What's going on with that? Try this one more time here. Yeah, page isn't loading. All right, we'll do a different keyword. I don't know why that's not working, but that's okay. We'll move on to the next thing here. Keyword is going to be Green Day. Remember, type it in only one single time, okay? Type in the keyword one single time. The keyword is Green Day, one word. Okay, one word. Green Day, one word. Pull this over here. Where's the thing? There we go. Type in Green Day. Type it in one single time here, folks. One single time in the YouTube chat. One single time. Rips Mod is joining the fun here. Type it in one single time. If you type it in multiple times, you will be disqualified. So just type it in one single time. This is for a free month of Clubhouse. We do have a Green Day on the books today, about $5,000. Last two trading days puts us at $20,000 in profits. Looks like these 240s are like a liquidity magnet here. I wonder what's going to happen at 257 again. Those S&Ps, I'm telling you, if those S&Ps would have broke down, we could have had a juicy, juicy trade, but didn't happen. All right, give you folks about, let's say, one more minute here, one more minute. Remember, there's no news today. So if you didn't make your money on that drop, be careful out there. See how slowly they walk back up this price and then kind of judge it from that, is what I'd say. Oh, boy. What a day. What a day. It's always good to make your money early. It's always good to make your money early, folks. Tops of dashboard is down. Well, be careful out there. Be very, very careful out there, folks. All right, gave you folks one more minute here, and we'll do our winning. Sorry about that, Ivan. You typed it in too many times. So unfortunately, you are disqualified there. So remember, type it in one single time. Here we go, folks. We're going to choose a winner. This is for a free month of Clubhouse. Going off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and... Brah! Gavin! Oh my goodness. I couldn't think of a better person to win. Are you already in Clubhouse? Because you're super supportive of the stream. I really appreciate you. You comment. You engage with the stream. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. There you are. Congratulations to you, Gavin. Can we give it up for Gavin Hanna in the building? Thank you, dude. That is so awesome. I'm so happy that you won because, like I said, you are super supportive. So I'll get that coupon to you in just a moment here. Folks, I really enjoyed our time together today. We are locking up $5,000 in the profit today, trading across our Top Step X XFAs 5 times. So congratulations to our winner, Gavin. And congratulations to anybody out there who caught this beautiful, beautiful short. It was a doozy, wasn't it? Well, it was fun stuff. It was fun stuff. Let's do it again tomorrow. What do you say? Let's hang out again tomorrow. Let's have some fun. I'll be back here 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Remember, folks, be safe out there. There's not a lot of news coming out today that should move the market. We did have that headline from ASML again, but we'll see. Watch the S&P for clues today. Watch NVIDIA and see if Microsoft can continue breaking lower here, potentially tapping into 405 or so. But take care, everybody, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. Be safe.